Hello everyone, I'm Yeti from BU Gaming, and today we are back in Paws. Oh yeah, I've been looking forward to this, and I know some of you are not going to be happy about what I'm going to say now, because I have decided to start over, and I actually decided that a while ago, which is why there hasn't been any new videos in a while, but I have been waiting for the latest update, which just finally went live while I was sleeping, so it was a lovely surprise to wake up to. So it must have been gone live within the last 8 hours or so. And there are three main features in this new update. For one, they finished the Switch, which means that very soon, if you have been waiting to play on the Switch, then you can do it very soon. The only thing they're waiting for is for Nintendo to certify it. So it's kind of out of the developers' hands now. They finished their part. Now they just have to wait for Nintendo, right? But it shouldn't be very long now. So they finally finished that, which is awesome. There is now Steam Workshop functionality. Yep, I haven't installed anything. I'm not planning on playing any mods in this series because I kind of want to do a full playthrough of the game, just the vanilla game, how it is. And right now there's not that many mods. I think I saw 12 when before I loaded up the game. One of them is to add some plushies that your character can use to decorate with or something, and then there's some quality of life mods, but I'm sure more mods are gonna pop up very, very soon. I know one of the main things you can do already, which you have been able to do for a long time, but now it's actually live on the workshop, is to create your own skin. It won't be visible to other players though if you're going to be playing in multiplayer, unless they have the same mod installed. But that's in case it's you make a skin that is not really proper for children or for work or things, then you won't suddenly pop into someone else's world where they don't want to look at something like that, right? So that is why they have made it so that people have to have the same mod installed to be able to see that skin. But it's very, very cool. You can make your own very personal skin, so that's awesome. And then last but not least, and which is the reason why I have been waiting for this update, is that there's a new starting map. Oh yes, I think it is very similar to the map we had before. The main features are that your player house has been more centralized on the map. The town of Florence has been moved, and Pamela, who was kind of out on some island far away, she has been moved closer. But overall, the layout of the map is very similar to the old one, and I think animal spawns are pretty much in the same locations because they didn't want people to get confused. When someone asks, okay, where can I find this or that animal, and someone says it spawns there and there, then it's pretty much the same for the two maps, from what the developers have said anyway. So since I wanted to start over and I really wanted to do a fully updated series, and the reason for that is because I started the old series over a year ago, and so many things have been changed or added since then, and I really, really want to do an updated series. And then this time we're gonna go for a full one. We're gonna try and finish the game, which is probably gonna take like 300 episodes or something, but I hope you guys will follow along. At least I'm gonna enjoy it. I know I always enjoy playing Garden Paws, but it's always more fun when you have some people who actually enjoy watching the series as well. And I'm really looking forward to rediscovering the game, because there's probably a whole bunch of stuff that I have forgotten about. So anyway, let's see. There's not really any updated patch notes in here, but I'm sure that will appear very soon. This is a few updates ago that we got all of this. There's also a few other changes in this update, mainly some small things, some improvements and stuff, but there's also some new dragons and a new turtle and stuff that you can get on Cosita. But yeah, there are those three main features that are like the very important parts of this update. So anyway, let's get going, right? Enough rambling on my part. Well, at least until we get into the game, right? So, seeing as it is spring, I am kind of thinking let's go for a bunny. And in case you're not familiar with Garden Paws, you are not stuck with this until, you're not stuck with this forever. Once you get into the game, you can actually change at any time. You can change to a different animal, and as you play through the game, you are gonna find a lot of new skins. And as I said, with the workshop, you can even make your own ones. So depending on your mood, you can switch which skin you want to play with. And there are many. There's several hundred skins in the game that you can collect. So we are gonna go with the bunny. Let's see what we are gonna go with. I kind of like you. You have this little red tummy, unlike the other ones. So let's go with you. And then you can change your face in here. And there are so many options. Look at this. Oh yes, so you can really show off your mood if you're sad. If you are really happy, there's even one there that's even happier. You can be kind of mad, you can be surprised. There's just a bunch of different options depending on what your preferences are. As you can see, there's a lot of funny ones. I tend to like these ones. These are my favorites, and this one I really like that. And then there are these ones with the little tooth. This is really cute. I think it looks better on, for instance, a cat. If we go over here and do this, rather than on the bunny. But it is all preference. Maybe you're feeling a little sleepy. You look like you are chewing bubblegum or something. You can have different colors of eyes, and there's just a bunch of options, which is very cool. Look at that. There's like some really funny ones. I think I'm just gonna go for this one today. And then we are gonna choose a name, and I like Freya, as you guys know, so that's what we're gonna go with. Create character. There we go. Yes, and you can have 3 different characters. Technically there's not really much reason to have different ones. I completely started over, so I have cleared everything. I still have my old saves, so I could install it again or put them back if I want to, but I have kind of cleared everything because I wanted to have a completely fresh start. But if you have played before and you just want to play on a new map, you could take your old character, which should still have the same skins. I think the skins are tied to the character, as well as your progress and things like achievements. I think that is tied to the character as well. Whereas, you know, anything that you unlock in the world, like new buildings and stuff, that's tied to your world save. So that could be the reason. If you want to start out completely fresh, you're gonna need to create a new character. But other than that, you can just play with the same one. And look-wise, it doesn't matter because, well, it does because you won't have the same skins unlocked as far as I know anyway. But yeah, we're gonna go with this, and you can also have 3 worlds going. So you can play, maybe you can have a creative mode one going if you want to, then you can have a story mode one going, and then maybe you have one where you're gonna be playing with friends, right? Or you can even change your mind. So if you have if I start this up and I decide 2 weeks from now that, oh, I would actually like to play with a friend, I can invite that friend to play with me in that world. So that is really cool. And even if you then change your mind again and figure out, yeah, I kind of want to go back to playing by myself, then you can lock it off and then you just play offline in the same world. And it works the same way if you want to trade something with someone you met on Discord. There's a really active Discord server that I definitely recommend joining if you're going to be playing Garden Paws, because it's a great place to get help. And if you like playing with other people, maybe you can meet some new friends there. And there's a link for it in the description below. But sometimes people want to trade stuff like resources or skins or items or whatever they want to trade, and then you can do that. You can actually open up your world, invite someone in, or you can go and join them in their world, and you can trade things, and then you can just go back to playing by yourself again. It is really nice, actually. So anyway, we are gonna start over, and this is the classic map, and you can see this is the river map, so the layout is pretty similar to how it was before. There's just more rivers now, and I think there's some minor details that have changed as well, like the location of the town and your player home and all that jazz, right? But we're going to find out when we get into it, and I'm probably going to be completely confused because everything is not where it used to be. So that's going to take me a while, but let's just give this a name. It doesn't really matter what you name it, it's just so that you can tell your worlds apart, or of course you would probably want to tell people this if they are going to join you in your world, right? So anyway, there we go. We're gonna go for this one, and let's get going. Whew, that was a lot of ramble on my part, but at least now we are in the game. Look at this. And that unlocked table with candles blueprint that you saw at the top. I don't even remember why I got that table with blueprints. Candle. I don't know. I don't know why I got that, but I got it. So let's see. Let's start with talking with Frank. Yes. I'm Frank. I manage all the construction work in town. Your grandparents asked me to fix up your home before they left. Could you collect 10 pieces of wood for your shop sign, and then you'll be set to open your shop at 12 p.m. So at noon, you can pick them up from the ground or craft an axe by pressing T. Oh, okay. Well, we are gonna do that. So awesome. Okay, so we need to collect some wood, which of course we can find kind of around the ground here. On the ground here, or we can, let's grab this as well, or we can craft an axe as he said. So we're gonna have these little pop-ups that kind of tells us a little bit about the game. So we have our shop table where we can place items we want to sell. Here you can open your shop every day between 12 and 6. You don't have to do it, it's up to you if you have anything to sell or not. There's even a shop assistant and stuff you can get eventually if you want to. So this is our inventory, and right now we only have 3 spots on this table, but we can upgrade our shop several times and get more tables and all that. Yes. Let's see what else we have here. Oh man, everything looks so different. Okay, so we have the town over there. I can see that's probably did Frank pop? No, Frank is still here. I would have thought that was Frank's house, but I guess that's someone else's house. I can see someone standing up there. There's someone over here too. That looks like Sammy's cat. There's even a little duck over there. Oh, cool. Okay, so down there is actually where our house were before, more or less, where the town is now. And this is pretty much where the bunnies were, more or less. It has kind of changed. There's new hills and things, but you can see the waterfall is over there. But wow, look at the view here. That is so cool. Oh, there's even a cave, I think, here down in the back. This is where, now we have ducks right here in our backyard. And we have a bubble, but we can't do anything with that just yet. Oh no, there's no cave. Haha, it just looked like that maybe there would be a cave. Oh, there's so much to figure out. This is going to be so much fun. Okay, and then we have a trash can if we want to get rid of anything. Let's grab this. Oh, I'm going to be so confused, but this is going to be so much fun. I love playing Garden Paws, guys. And then we have our little home chest here. Which kind of our starting storage, but we're gonna get so much more storage. Yeah. We're gonna be crafting more storage, and we're gonna get more of those chests, and there's so much to do. Welcome to Florence. Our town is small for now, but with your help, we will grow. There are people wanting to join our town every day, but we need houses and shops for them first. Everyone is excited to meet you. We hope you enjoy your time here, Mayor Wilson. Oh, thank you, Mayor Wilson. There we go. And then, of course, we have our house. I don't know if it looks the same as before. Okay, the layout is the same. For now, you can upgrade your house to get more rooms. I don't really use this much. And then, of course, there's a bed. And you have to sleep to save. So we can go to sleep now, which, of course, I don't want to because I want to spend the rest of the day doing things. But if you ever want to pass quickly to the next day, you can just sleep. And this is the only time the game saves is when you sleep. But if you don't go to sleep manually, you are just going to pass out at midnight. Yes, it's at midnight. I had to think there for a second. Man, I played this game so much, and then there's still things where I have to kind of think about it because it's just kind of habit by now, right? There's something hiding here. Some wood. Okay. Well, we need to get one more piece of wood. Can I just spot one? I think there's one right over here. So we might as well finish this quest. And I have to get used to me not having a glider or anything. I don't even have any clothes. Oh, man. But I actually love starting over, guys. It's just, this promise of this adventure you're gonna go on. It's just so much fun. Hey, thanks a lot. Your shop is all ready to open. If you need any other work done around your farm, my shop is just inside of town on the hill. See ya. Cool, there we go. So he's gonna head into town, and now we could, of course, choose to sell things if we wanted to. We could go over here, and some people like selling these, for instance, right off the bat, but I kind of like hanging on to things a lot. I kind of have my own way of doing things. In the game, I don't always play the way that everybody else wants, but that is how it should be, right? We all have our own preferences. Oh, look at all the flowers over there. Oh, I think that's Pamela's place. Oh, she's so close now. She's so close. Oh, look at that. We can pick up sand. I really shouldn't do that, actually, because we don't really need it right now. Oh, achievement unlock. Gatherer. And we can grab these. We're gonna have to have so many of these over time. There we go, because we're gonna need so much of this plant fiber in the future, and we are gonna need let's put you there. We're also gonna be getting, sometimes we will get insects from harvesting these that we can use for fishing. We are gonna need sand eventually. There we go. We got a couple of seeds that we can plant now, so that is lovely. So let's see, what do I actually need? Did you get all? You took all my wood. Yes, you did. You took all my wood. Sneaky. Well, not sneaky, that was the quest, right? So let's just grab a little bit of wood. Okay, we have some more down here. Yep. Oh man, I'm starting out just as I always do, completely distracted, but everything looks so different. Oh, look, here's Charlie. Oh, hey Charlie, long time no see. Oh yes, we are back. Hello, I'm Charlie. I keep the citizens of Florence safe. Don't worry, I've got your back. Nice. So of course now we can go around and meet everybody, and that we are definitely gonna do. How much wood do I need here? We're gonna need a wooden pole, I'm pretty sure of that. And then we need a stone block. Yes, so let's craft a stone block and then make a wooden pole. And then now we can make ourselves an axe. And as you can see, there's also a pickaxe and hammer. The item shifter, this is amazing when you get into building. I'm not really much of a builder myself, but people make amazing builds in this game. And this is really, you have to have this. You have to have this, but we'll see later. It's not really a priority right now. Then of course we have our hoe already. We can make a small chest. See, there's fish bait we can make out of insects. Yep. Oh, there's even a small stone chest that we have available now. That is new as well. And there's little, I do believe we get it really soon, or do we already have it? Because there is the little stone sprinkler. I guess we haven't learned it yet, but we should learn it pretty soon. We can kind of get into sprinkling earlier now than we could in the or in the past, right? Okay, so this is our shop sign, so we can choose to open it. But it has to be 12 o'clock. You can open your shop. Yep. Okay. There we go. But I don't really want to do that right now. So now the thing is, though, that I don't know where our what's it called? Our barn and a chicken coop and all that jazz is gonna be. Because at least on the old map, it's kind of predetermined locations that they get placed. And on the old map, I kind of knew where it would be, but now I don't, actually. Oh, I love that. Look at that log over there. You can kind of wander through. Oh, man. I can't focus. I can't focus at all. But I think it will be up here. This is the logical place, right? There's a lot of space here. So I suspect this is where our barn is going to be. I think we're going to try and keep everything really close to the house for now. Until we kind of figure out where everything needs to be. So let's just try to get a little bit of there we go. You can plant a seed in the soft soil. Yep. Okay, let's do another one. And how many do I have? I have 5. There we go. And of course this takes, I feel like we used to be able to do left click with this, but that doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. But I can use E. There we go. Okay, so we have our daisy seeds. So let's get them planted. And as you can see down here, everything takes, or all of this takes energy. But I do like in this game, there are actually things you can do that doesn't take energy. For instance, harvesting plant fiber, which is those green ferns that we were harvesting before. You can do that without using energy. You can also fish without using energy. So it's not like you're completely stuck if you run out of energy and then there's nothing you can do other than running around and talking to people. There are always things you can do in this game, even if you don't have any energy. So that is lovely. Now we have some blueberries. There's some more wood. See, I'm already filling up. This is terrible. But there we go. Now they are ready. And you can see they have a little bar. So these are going to take probably 2 days to be ready. Some flowers will take longer. Some will be shorter. And eventually we'll get like planters we can plant them in. The season also matters. They grow a little slower during the winter, for instance. Okay, so let's go over to Pamela. Oh man, I have to get used to not having my glider. But we'll get there. We will get there. Oh, I'm loving this. Man, I've missed this game. I've missed it so much. So, are you guys busy playing this? And have you decided to start over just like me? Or are you sticking with your old save? I know some of you guys are very, very far into the game. But I did see in the Discord that some people who are like in year 11 or something actually decided to start over. But I think they brought the money with them or something from their old save to make it a little bit easier to start over. But look at this. This is Pamela's house. Very pretty, right? I really love the graphics in this game. Let's jump in here and just look at this place. It is so beautiful. I remember the first time I saw this. Man, I love it. Look at the leaves and everything. I wouldn't mind having her house. No. Okay, so you can see you can trade things here. We can get like this bigger chest from 30 stone blocks. So we need a lot of stone for that. You can buy these mushrooms as well. Hello, you found my trading center. I'm Pamela. I don't get many visitors and I'm glad you stopped in. I use this trading post to trade items I've made for items you gather. You can go up to an item you like and interact to trade with me. Cool. Oh, that gave us 750 coins. So there's like this little honey jar, but we need some honey for it. There's this little carpet here, which is kind of like the one we have right here on the ground. There's this one, which I do believe has some storage in it. So you can put, well, you can choose to put some veggies or something in it, right? I think she's gotten a little bit of new decor. I don't remember seeing these bottles on the floor, but that is so cool. She even has a little ferret place. This looks like a ferret habitat in here, but we can't buy it. Then there's this one. We can trade with some daisies. There's this nice decoration here. You can see we're gonna need a lot of daisies to buy these things, but she has some really pretty stuff going on in here. Oh, no, don't get myself stuck. It's always a little bit wonky getting up here. Come on, can I do it? Yes, there we go. That first step is very high, but I think we can get all of this ourselves, at least a bed and everything. Eventually we're gonna get a workbench so we can craft all these things, but that is a long way into the future. So let's get going. We're gonna have a little bit of a slow start. The game feels a little bit slow. Sometimes people say that when they start over, because of course you don't have access to that many things yet, and mostly what you do in the beginning is kind of run around and talk to people, grind some resources, and you know, plant some crops. But very, very soon we'll have more quests. Then we know what to do with, and you'll have to start prioritizing what you want to do. Like sometimes you might skip feeding your animals once we have animals. Fortunately, you can do that without them dying or anything, right? But you might have to do it to actually have time to do everything you want to do. But I love that. I love there's so many things to do. Oh, look at that. What a pretty view you have, Frank. Oh, look at that. You can see our farmhouse from here in Pamela's place. I love this. There's so many cool changes. Upgrade up table. You can buy upgrades for the town or your home here, indeed. So if you click up here, you can see there's just some of them, and it's not everything that shows in here yet. Some of it won't show up until later when you do certain quests. So there's much more to do than what you see here. And many of these things have upgrades. You can see it says shop 2. We need 500 coins to upgrade our shop, and then we get more tables, but you can upgrade it even further after that. The same for the chicken coop and for the barn, which you can't even see in here yet. But yeah, there's so much to do. Oh, I love it. Okay, well, we have already talked to Frank, so he doesn't have anything today. Let's keep wandering around and exploring everything. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so this has been changed a little bit, the view of it, I think. Just a bit. Well, the location is different at least. Very nice. Okay, and then we have this little shop assistant. Hi there, I heard you run a shop here in town. If you ever need help with running your shop and don't mind sharing some of the profit, you are in luck. We can help work the register and even open your shop for you for a fee of only 20% of the sales. I don't usually make much use of this, but at least not until I'm a good deal into the game anyway. But the option is there. If you have so many things for sale and you have too much to do, then you can get the assistant to do this. And eventually you can actually get an upgrade for your shop, so the assistant is at your farm, if I remember correctly, so you don't have to go into the town to talk to them in the morning, right? It's much easier if you can do it when you're back at home. Whenever you're ready to hire us, simply hire an assistant for the day with the signpost beside me. If you'd rather, we have a more convenient option. Frank can install a sign in your shop for 10,000 coins. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Once the sign is set up, you'll be able to request an assistant right from your shop instead of coming all the way here. Looking forward to working with you. Awesome. Haha. Okay, so let's grab a bit more of this. I have to try to limit a little bit because we don't have that much storage. We do have our storage back at the house, of course, but well, I can't help myself. I always end up just hoarding stuff. And we are also going to have more energy eventually. You can see my bar is kind of going down. But eventually I always end up having too much energy at the end of the day because I don't use it all up. And as you buy upgrades for instance, your shop and things, well, yes, let's do it because I want to see if I can get lucky and get a seed from this. Oh, I did actually. Look at that. We got a blueberry seed. Oh, yes, because you have a small chance of getting a seed when you cut down some of these either the bushes or the trees that are specific for the season. So depending on the seasons, you will have different types of trees or bushes growing. And then if you are lucky, you can get a seed and then you can grow your own. You just remember you can't move it once you've planted it. You might get lucky if you cut it down again that you get a new seed, but I don't think it's guaranteed. I think you might just lose it. So don't just plant it randomly. Think a little bit about where you place it, because otherwise you can also buy these seeds, but it's expensive in the early game. Hello, I'm Jenna. I run a lemonade stand. When you're low on energy, come see me. When you need that extra bit of energy, try napping in your hammock in front of your house for an hour. Yes, so this is one thing that you can regenerate a little bit of energy without having to sleep to the next day, which is really nice. If you just need to plant like one more seed or water one last seed or something, then you can take a quick little nap and get a little bit more energy that way. Very nice. We got some lemonade, which we can also drink to regain some energy. Oh man, it's gonna take me a while before I get used to where everyone is. They seem to be more spread out. Okay, so we have a house for sale. Yes, so this is 50,000. You can get a house here. You can also build your own. I usually do that. Just build something for myself. Okay, so the well has been moved here. Oh, it is gonna get so confusing. It's probably gonna take me about 100 episodes or something because before I have all this sorted out in my head. Welcome to Florence. I'm Mayor Wilson. You're welcome to gather any items you find in the area and build anywhere outside of the town. I almost forgot to mention your grandparents left you a couple of tutorials. I've equipped them in your tutorial menu that you can access by pressing I and selecting tutorials. I don't think we can go inside yet. No, I don't know. There's some of the houses that you can go inside, some you can't. Some you'll be able to later if you do certain quests. So what you see here is just a small part of what is actually in the game. Whose house is this down here? Oh, this is going to be so confusing. Okay, no one lives here. There we go. Oh, let's grab a bit more of... Oh, no. Oh, you won't let me grab it. Okay, but maybe we should get ourselves a little bit of wood. That's probably a good idea. Make use of the energy that we do have here in the early days, right? Oh, it won't let me grab any of these. Maybe... No? Okay, that's interesting. Well, it might be a little hiccup. It is a new map and a new update, right? Oh, look at that. These guys are all the way over here. Wow. Howdy, partner. Welcome to the town. I'm Jones, the chicken farmer. Nice to meet you. If you ever want to raise chicks, come see me. Here's a little housewarming present. Oh, we got some wheat. Thank you very much. And this can be a good place to stop by early in the game because you can get yourself some eggs and some poop here, sometimes some feathers and other stuff. And now I need to go home and empty out some things. I think for right now we're just going to drop these. There we go. Yep, nice. We are going to need a whole bunch of those, but they're not that hard to come by, and we're going to end up having so many of them. So let's grab some more blueberries since I am carrying those already. And any of these stones I can pick? Nope. Hey partner, I'm Mr. Mooney. I run the best farm here in Florence. See you around. Ah, Mr. Grumpy. Yep, and he didn't have any housewarming present for us, which doesn't really surprise me because it's Mr. Mooney we're talking about, right? You guys will see, yeah, what it is I'm referring to, with him being Mr. Grumpy. Okay, so of course we have all the islands and everything here, but it looks so different, man. Let's see what we're gonna have in here. See, we got a feather. We've got a chicken egg, and yes, we're gonna need so much poop. And we can actually, now that I think about it, that can save us some space. Not the most delicious, but look at that. Yep, look at us. Don't we look snazzy? Yep, with a little poop hat. But it leaves some space open for me, right, in my inventory, so that's good. Here we go, until we get back home. Was there anyone up here? Don't think so. Nope. Okay, well, I do see someone down here. Hey, Abby. Hi there, I'm Abby. I run the vegetable seed shop. Come see me for all your healthy seed needs. Here's a housewarming present. Welcome to town. I'm not sure I can carry that. Yeah, it kind of ends up on the ground then. So let's drop these, and then we're gonna grab the seed instead. So we have a cabbage seed, lovely. And now we have that we can plant as well, but that might be in the morning because we're gonna pass out fairly soon. I kind of need to start thinking about going home actually. Then we have Boris and Malou. I think we're gonna wait and just try and make ourselves home. So that we can drop off a few things. Here we go. Because we can always talk to them in the morning, right? Oh, yes. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun playing all this again. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, blueberries, sand. I put some flint in here. We might need some of this. We're probably gonna collect more of it anyway. Got some feathers, some eggs, some daisies, plant fiber. A nice thing is whenever you're in this menu, the game is kind of paused, so you can kind of chill out for a moment and think about what you want to do. Let's just put this in here. And then we have more seeds. Not quite sure yet where I want to place this, so we're just gonna wait. I'm not really much in a hurry with this. Of course, we can sell off the blueberries. That's one way of making some money. But eventually we can do some cooking with them, but that is a bit of a ways off before we can do that. And then, of course, now we have all the poop, so let's put that in here. And we're gonna need a lot of it, so just hoard the poop. Because we're gonna need so much of it, trust me. Later on it won't be much of an issue, but in the beginning we are gonna need a lot of it, and it's a good idea to just grab as much as you can when you can. There we go. Let's water you, and oh no, let's water it. And let's see, can I get the last one in here? And plant and water. There we go. And let's keep an eye out. Oh, it looks like it's coming our way, because at 10 there's always a shooting star every night. So that's a good reason to not go to sleep, but instead focusing on this, and it will land somewhere on the map. So you kind of have to keep an eye out for it when the day, or when you get to 10 o'clock, if you want it, right? So we got the Fallen Star Light blueprint, and we got an achievement. Well, I already have that achievement. These we're gonna be able to do something with later. There we go. Nice. Let's grab a little bit more here. Yep. and let's see if we can talk to Sammy. But yeah, every day at 10 you can try and do that, and you are gonna need a lot of these, so it's a good idea to grab them if you remember. But I don't always focus on it. It's kind of, and sometimes they're too far away, and you really have to focus on it if you have to make it to the other end of the map and grab them before the day ends, right? Hey there, I'm Sammy. I run a small flower shop here on the island. Make sure to check in every now and then. My stock changes quite frequently. Here's a little something to welcome you to Florence. Oh, nice. We got a dandelion seed. Okay. So let's see. We don't really have... I think that's one of the... Yeah, that's one of the spots where we can do some fishing over here. And get something special from it. But we don't have a fishing rod yet. Hey, I'm Conrad. I'm the captain of that fine vessel floating on the docks. While you're here, could you tell Frank his order is ready to be picked up? Sure, nice. We got our first real quest. There's a quest kind of related to meeting everybody, but you can see in the top right now we have it, and this is the fine vessel he was talking about. And there's also a combat island we can go to, but let's wait with that a little bit because we need to... Well, you can go there and collect resources, and then you have to try and avoid everybody, but we kind of need to get ourselves a wand so that we can actually fight them. Oh, that's where some of the beehives are, so we're gonna go there and get some honey soon. I'm trying to figure out where the cave with the dungeon is. Haven't found it yet. Maybe I've passed right by it. Yep, we are about to pass out. Oh, we have a little kitty here. We're gonna tame that eventually as well. Oh, so much to do, man. This is gonna be so exciting. At least it is for me. But I hope some of you guys want to follow along another time and rediscover the entire game alongside me. Yeah, let me know what you think about the changes so far. And thank you so much for watching. Do take care and happy gaming.